Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So I haven't done one of these in a while, but let's have a look at the Monster magazine. And then this is the magazine that the company of Famitsu puts out. Famitsu is kind of the #1 video game review magazine. They've been going for decades now. And then yeah, they have like a mobile app wing, and they put together this magazine every month, I think. And it's the closest thing to an official magazine. The actual company itself, X-Flag, does not put out a magazine, but Famitsu app does, and they have a close relationship with X-Flag, so they get nice exclusives like good artwork and all that. But anyway, this is issue number 27, as we can see up there. And this came out this month, July, or maybe last month rather, July. And then the featured character here, this is Kanan. And then she is the Dark Element Colossal Quest monster from the second wave of Colossal Monsters, where the high school students use their mobile phone and turn into something. So that is that, and let's have a look inside. Okay, usually here on the first page, they feature some brand new monster. And then in this case, the big news is this new version of Izanami, Izanami Chi. And then yeah, if we look closely, we can see like white hair and then some other sort of coloring that's different. And then yeah, it's a new stage, as we can see here, all new gimmicks and all that. And then the way it works is that you beat the stage, and then you get Izanami Chi. And then Izanami Chi has the same stats as the regular Izanami, but has a new sub-bump combo in addition to that rebound laser. And then the ability to get an Able Berry. So that's pretty cool. And then they were asking here to the creator, like why they decided to make this Izanami Chi. And then the first question here, what was the thinking behind making this Izanami Chi? And then the creator, whose name is Teruman, he answers that he wanted to make a quest that was aimed at very, very high-level players. And then here they ask, why did you give this character the ability to get the Able Berry and then the sub-bump combo? And then the creator explains that in the case where you beat an impossible mission, you can get a new character. If you beat the Tower of Champions, you can get orbs. And then if you can beat the bingo board danger room on top of the Tower of Champions, then you can get the ability to give any character an extra Able Berry. And so they wanted to create like a high-level content quest where you unlock something different than all of those things. So that's how they came up with the idea of an impossible drop monster with the sub-bump combo and the Able Berry. And then here they ask about like how and then why when you get the Izanami Chi, it will come with one of 5 sub-bump combos randomly. And then the thinking behind that was that they wanted to create this quest and then have it be set up in a way that you would want to play it multiple times. Because you can raise the luck of this character using the standard Izanami, which you can play the regular quest for. But in order to get the bump combo that you want, then you would have to maybe play multiple times Izanami Chi. And then yeah, some high-level players, they will want to get one of each. So that would be yet another reason to play that. And then last question, they ask if the rest of the first wave of impossible monsters will get the Chi treatment, and then he says yes. So yeah, that is Izanami Chi. Looking forward to that. Okay, next page, we have the Transcendent Monsters that were announced at X-Flag Park. And then, yeah, nice artwork here. Here's Beethoven. Baha. And then Mozart. And I really like her design. Kind of reminds me of the one character from Kill la Kill. And then finally is Kiss Kill Leela, who was a big surprise to everybody. And then yeah, there is some you know, some side notes here, but they're not too interesting, so we'll just leave it at that. But yeah, based on the play videos of the Japanese YouTubers, these characters, all of them, seem very, very strong. Okay, and then on this page, they have a kind of a profile of different drop monsters. And then the first one here, this is Teaknose. And then if we look at his abilities, he is a bounce normal type with null warp and then dark resistance. And then on the gauge, he has null block. Luck skill is shield, and then the bump combo is the super slice and dice, just like Hanzo. And then the strike shot is the wall-bound strike shot, just like Robin Hood or Hunter King. And yeah, he's pretty darn strong for a drop monster. And then you can only get him if you beat that series of quests, which appears in that kind of new section. And I'll show you that later when I have the game. Okay, and then here is the latest wood element colossal monster, and that's Magmel. And they are a pierce balance type with a null damage while passive, and then null block in the gauge. So they could be really good for Hold Eye. And then the bump combo, they have a new bump combo, which is a copy. I'm not quite sure how it works yet, but basically, I think it's whomever they hit first. They will copy that character's bump combo. So as we can see in this picture, they have picked up Pandora's follow-up Piercer bump combo, and then made it wood element. And then they have a sub-bump combo, which is the short spread, and that's one of my favorites. And then their strike shot is interesting too. All of their teammates that they hit get speed up. And then they are the first 6-star monster to get this strike shot. There were some 5-stars that had it before. Okay, and then last one here, this is Dorado. And then he is the new light colossal monster. He is a balance type. And then he has a null gravity barrier, and on the gauge, recovery S, and then status recovery. The bump combo, he has a new bump combo. It's called let's see, Round Flash. And then the way that it works is that there will be a like a circle that you know, enlarges around him, and it will damage anybody who's within that circle. When the circle, however, touches one of the edges of the wall, it will stop growing. And so, yeah, the best place for him to be is in the center of the screen, so that that round flash has more space to grow. Then the sub-bump combo is a rebound laser, S3. And then the strike shot is the one where he flies around and then knocks people up into the air. So yeah, good support character with a double recovery, and then some decent damage output as well. Only the single null ability, but still could be useful. Okay, and then here we have kind of a showcase of newer characters, their art. Here is Aesop, Aesop's Fables. And then here is Gete, looking very cool. And then here is Murasaki Shikubu. And then she's the one who wrote Tales of Genji, which is why Genji is appearing in her artwork. And yeah, I really like the artwork for this one. Okay, here's one of the latest Super Extremes. This is June. And then I guess the concept is like the June Bride. And then also she is a fox. And then foxes in kind of Japanese mythology are known for tricking people. So maybe this guy that's in the car driving away has been kind of seduced by this magic creature. And then here is Shion, And then she's in the anime right now with D'Artagnan. Really like her voice actress. And then here is Suisen, another character from the Land of Flowers Hatcher. Alright, and then here is some fan artwork sent in. This looks like Raphael and Guinevere and Smopel, or Vodka. Oh, and here's June again. And then there's June again. Nostradamus again. That looks like Nanami. And then here's Don Quixote. Ribbon. I'm not sure who that is. And then Kanan again. Alright, and then here is the monthly feature on Tarzan Babanozono. And then he is the guy that kind of works on the editing and the layout for these magazines. There he is there. He's really a funny guy. He's got kind of a really funny, like flat, deep voice. Very awkward, very funny. But anyway, he's been playing free-to-play, and so these features are about his progress in the free-to-play. And then kind of the theme of this month is looking at which are his most used characters. So yeah, so here for Fire, he's using Izanami the most. And then, let's see, next up is Karin. She's another red drop monster, a collaboration. And then Habanero. And then for Wood, number 1 is Kushinada. And then he also uses Shiryu, that's another collaboration character, Marishten, and then Karuma, yet another collaboration character. For Water, he's used Queen Butterfly the most, but also Yamata Takeru, Okita Soji, Noah, and Nirai Kanai. For Light, his number 1 is Daikokuten. He also uses Arthur, Uriel, and Godstriker. And then finally for Dark is Tsukuyomi. And then he also uses Soulwing X, Saga, that's a collaboration character, and Eclipse. And then here, these are his 5 most used monsters. So yeah, lots of drop monsters, so that's kind of unusual. And then here, this is kind of funny, not related to what was the rest of this thing. But Tarzan Babanazono, a long time ago, about 3 years ago, he had another Monster Strike game where he had a Raphael, and that was his favorite character. But then he was kind of forced by his coworkers to start a new game and then play free-to-play. So he lost his Raphael, and then since then he's always wanted her back. Finally, I think it was last month or 2 months ago, he pulled her again. There was that like 3-day event where if you pull a 10-shot, you're guaranteed to get a 5-star, and then she was in there, so yeah, he's very happy. But yeah, that will do it for this month's magazine of Monster Magazine. And yeah, it was a decent issue. I like the issues more where they do the impossible monster or the mission design. I'll look for that, and then I'll do more of these videos in the future. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.